I guess I'm gonna just start by myself. Since someone decided, oh, I'm not gonna. Getting out of bed is hard. Which getting out of bed is hard. But hello, anybody who's watching, either now or future. Hey, Heck! Heck, guess what? I have big news. Melik! Hey, Melik! Melik, I also have good news. I got an ace ring. I went ahead and actually got one. I got a thing. Yeah, actually did it. It's actually really, it's a spinning ring too. It's actually really nice. I've had it for, I actually just got it off of Amazon. It was like 15 bucks. On Amazon. It's a black spinning ring. What was the place called? What was like the vendor called who I got it? The vendor is Metal Masters. It's a pretty nice ring, and like, I fidget a lot. So having something that I can use to like turn and stuff like that is really nice for me. Which is why I got one that can spin, because I really need something that I can just like either not take off and mess with, or I can take off and spin in 2 directions. The hardest part, honestly, was getting my ring size, because getting ring sizes is not easy for a guy's middle finger. How are you guys doing? It's been a bit. As you can see, I am alone. At some point, Wait, let's see. Hello?
I'm sleepy.
Are you sleepy?
Yeah.
We have a Melik and a Hack.
Oh.
You should probably be nice and say hello.
Well, hello.
Yeah, they actually, the one I got was just really, like, a really nice one on Amazon, but looks like they have some really cool stuff. Talking about Ring.
I see that, because I still have the tab open from last stream. Hello.
Hello, Satan.
Hello. I see Sharky is currently in hell.
It's called Magma Caverns, not Hell. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, what was that? You're in hell?
Yeah. New paycheck, that's always useful.
Paychecks are helpful for buying things.
Yeah.
Generally speaking.
Now, where are the other 2?
Hi, Melik. Hi, Heck.
I'm still getting used to actually having a ring on. After the last time I had a ring on was my high school ring that I wore for probably a few weeks.
I never bought a class ring for high school or college.
I got a high school one. I had to pay for it myself, because my family was like, it's expensive. If you graduate from college, we'll get you a one for college.
But college turns you into a liberal.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like I needed something Ace Pride related.
Yeah.
As I really don't have any Ace Pride stuff.
Oh yeah, I was telling you about the thingy that I hemmed on the sides. That's not technically an Ace dress, but it's got Ace colors on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just count it as an Ace dress. And it's made by a Native American fashion designer.
Oh yeah.
But not from their fashion line, because that's expensive.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so I got basically an extra large. Well, no, I got a 3XL.
Oh, that's interesting,
shirt.
Malik.
And then I hemmed down the sides, or whatever, took in the sides, so that it would fit me right and not just be a giant bag on me.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I've had class rings available, I think, for high school and college. But they're really expensive, and I personally just don't see the point.
The high school one wasn't terrible.
Wait, how thick is your... It was decently chunky, right?
Mine is like...
Thanks for reminding me. I should pull out my rings and find the dragon one.
I think mine's like 6 millimeters width. So not tiny.
That's decently chunky. If you're talking about how, like, wide.
Yeah, that's on the larger side. I think the largest was 8.
Pretty chunky.
I mean,
most rings are somewhat flat, so I wouldn't expect them to break half a centimeter.
Oh, this was millimeters.
I know. You said 6 millimeters.
Yeah.
You're really good.
Half a centimeter is 0.5 centimeters.
Nope.
Which is 5 millimeters.
Nope, that's not how math works.
Malik, are you proud of me? I, a stupid American, know that much about metric.
I don't know anything about metric.
Sharky, another stupid American, apparently does not know that. I guess I'm a bad American.
I actually don't know where my high school ring is. I must have lost it at my parents' house. Not like I really, like... After I stopped wearing it, and I also just stopped caring about my old high school, I was good to never really see it again.
Yeah, see, I don't think... Well, I basically was like, why would I want a reminder of my high school? High school life sucks.
When I was in high school,
I
liked it.
And I was like, why do I want a multiple $100s ring to remind me of college? College kind of sucks.
When I was in high school, I liked the idea of something reminding me of high school, because I liked high school.
You liked high school?
When I was in high school, I did enjoy my high school. Looking back, my high school is a terrible place.
And yes, Malik, metric is all, like, varying by 10. It's all powers of 10. It's very helpful for understanding metric.
I think the game... Okay, that was weird. That cutscene didn't have audio.
I still never remember how many yards or feet or whatever in a mile.
Spyro.
Because how the fuck are you supposed to remember? Such bullshit.
Yeah, high school was okay during the time, and looking back, you're like, why did I suffer through this? I think I know it's 5,000 feet in a mile, 5,000 something feet in a mile. That's about all I remember.
5,000 something, but the something is kind of important.
I think it's like 5,260 or around there.
I remember it ends in a non-zero.
Is it a non-zero? I thought it was a zero.
I'm pretty sure it ends in a non-zero.
Please look it up.
In a mile. No, it... Okay.
What is it?
Oh no, I was wrong. It's 5280.
I was close!
You were wrong. Congratulations. You also can't remember how many feet are in a mile.
But I was close. I said 5,260.
You were close.
You were close. Okay, thank you, Professor Oak.
You were close, but you know, you don't get partial credit.
Why not? We were talking about school. Isn't partial credit like a big thing in schools? Depending on the school.
Depending on the teacher and school and all that, yeah.
I know I think I've mentioned this
Look,
before to you.
I didn't say I'm a generous professor.
You're not a professor.
Uh-huh. Then why do you expect me to give you partial credit like this is school?
I remember in high school, or was it middle school, one of the two, a teacher refused to take my test because she was like, I know for a fact you didn't spend enough time on this. Go back and spend more time on it.
Okay.
Can't wait for the new Yes!
Yes!
Well, that's what I was referencing with the you were close. Because every time you don't do a good picture, Professor Oak just says, you were close. And it's so annoying because Professor Oak always says you were close. And if you somehow get a good picture, it's wonderful. I've played a lot of Pokemon Snap as a child.
I never properly owned it. I had to rent it from Blockbuster. I know, I'm so old.
I remember renting from Blockbuster. That was a fun time.
It was a long time ago. Okay, here we go. Not exactly an ace ring, but it's a ring with a black rose on it. That's close.
I mean, as long as, like, really, it doesn't even need to be fully black. Just that you're like, this is my ace ring.
I mean, yeah. More appropriate for an ace ring would probably be if I wore my dragon ring.
Yeah, that would be pretty appropriate.
That one's not black, but it is a dragon, so I mean, no one can tell me that's not an ace ring.
Yeah. Yeah. When is the new Pokemon Snap coming out? Do we have a release date? I remember they announced it. I just don't know if we got a release date.
New Pokemon Snap.
Oh, that's actually a good place to play Pokemon Snap. The doctor's office.
Yeah, I don't see a release date. Just that it was announced.
They don't even say if it was what year?
Nope.
Interesting.
I mean, what do you honestly expect?
Yeah.
There's plenty of things that they haven't announced. Like, when?
Like, Breath of the Wild 2.
I think especially with COVID, they might not want to set themselves.
Well, so people are always complaining. They're like, because at one point they're like, yeah, like, we're still on track for a lot of stuff. And so people are like, why are you saying you're on track and you're not announcing anything?
Because gamers will get mad at them if they change anything at all. Oh, you need to delay it by 3 hours? How dare you? I hate you. Have some death threats.
But then also, it's like every announcement, you're like, well, why aren't they talking about Breath of the Wild 2? It's like, Breath of the Wild 2 was like just announced. Like, how far in production do you think they are?
Decently, because they wouldn't have bothered announcing it. But like,
Why did they announce Metroid Prime 4?
Yeah, because of COVID, next 2 years, and I feel like everything will be delayed.
Yeah.
And it kind of,
Will
like yes and no, because in a way, like, everyone's working from home if they can.
Yes.
And that kind of job, you're probably working from home.
Yes.
But, like, that doesn't mean everyone has equal levels of productivity. Some people are more productive at home, some people are less.
Yes.
Sometimes it might be harder to get in touch with certain people because they're busy taking care of their children or something.
Yep.
Sometimes it might be easier because they're on more.
Mm-hmm.
It really varies wildly, but I would generally probably give a looser sense of deadlines, just because COVID is hard to know.
Exactly.
And, like, someone on your team gets COVID, and
Oh,
they're
jeez.
like out for forever, or God forbid if they die.
Yeah.
I mean, in the sense that, like, US keeps fucking talking about, like, oh, the economy can't take it. Like, the economy can't take millions of people dying either, but I mean...
They're willing to risk it. They also say the economy can't take more stimulus packages.
They or Elon Musk?
Yeah, well... Well, I mean, the Republicans don't want that either. Or some Republicans, at least.
So tired of Elon Musk and Republicans alike.
Hmm?
I'm so tired of both Elon Musk and Republicans. And Democrats to some extent.
Well, yeah. Running insects.
Just like, yes, but I don't know which one.
Probably to Elon Musk, Democrats, and Republicans. I don't think it's yes to me running in circles.
But which one? Or is it all of the above?
And Melik's like, ah, yes, your country is messed up. What news? Set fire to the rockets. I don't know. The games will come out when they come out. It's...
Every country is kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing back the three magic lamps. Here, take this orb. Some fairy left it with me.
Malik is from a country that is very inconvenient. Should actually join us, and I'm very impressed.
It's... Crap, is it noon there? Not always because of politicians. We have some very stupid citizens. That is fair.
Yeah, I mean, we have stupid citizens here.
Some of them become politicians.
Some of them just insist on breathing on everyone without a mask just to be obnoxious.
It is midday.
Some of them are even buying useless, like, crochet masks or some shit because they're stupid and want to make some kind of bullshit point. I don't know what their point is supposed to be. What, did they want to die? But here we are, stuck with their bad decisions.
And I get to go into work every day.
That too.
Yay! We had teens go from a hotspot. Oh no!
I'm so sorry.
Ah. I mean, that's basically what's happening here.
Oh, I mean, people in America are holding COVID parties. COVID challenge parties. Whoever gets COVID first wins.
Gets the prize money.
which they'll need to pay for their medical bills. Because, you know, we also don't have healthcare.
Yeah. I think that's all I can do in this world for now. Hurricane parties, I can understand. Hurricane? Why would you have a hurricane party? Also, why are you...
Hurricane parties are to prove a really stupid point.
Yes.
Which is that they think that the virus is not dangerous or that it's straight up a hoax. And so they are basically doing it as a... like, challenging fate. Daring fate, essentially.
There's a lot of ways to challenge
And that's what I mean by like, oh yeah, no, it's not all the politicians.
There's a lot of ways that you can challenge fate.
Who didn't actively encourage that shit, such as the fucking president.
I have a coworker who I forget where they're going, but they're going on vacation for a week to somewhere where they need to take a COVID test before they go. Just because they're like, I don't want to be, I don't want to be at home.
I'm just like, the other countries don't even want Americans.
Nope.
We can't leave because the other countries
Well
won't
done,
take
Spyro.
us.
Now that you have all 14 talismans, your guidebook can break the lock on the door, and you can fight. Go. Are you ready?
Maybe
Okay.
later. Let me check to make sure I'm not being stupid. And this
Wait,
is...
but Melik, what are hurricane parties supposed to accomplish?
Rocket like a hurricane? And yes, that
Like,
was...
I'm curious. Oh wait, I also just saw Hex thing about coworkers going to Vegas twice a month. Why?
Because they don't want to... I'm guessing they don't want to be home, so...
I fucking hate people.
Like...
How much I fucking hate people.
Uh,
I really fucking hate people.
I know that. I've never heard of a hurricane party. But I mean, that is a way to tempt fate. Same here, Satan, same here.
I, Satan, will be glad to take all of their sorry asses to hell. When they die of COVID, you know?
Hurricane parties...
Keep morale up and keep people calm, that I know of. It can keep tensions down when several families have to share close quarters to wait out a storm.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, like... I guess... Like... I mean, that doesn't do anything about the hurricane, but at least you're not actively, like, inviting the hurricane into your home.
Well, I hope you're not actively inviting a hurricane into your home.
Please, hurricane, come here to kill me already.
No, where's the last one?
Oh no.
So close. Yeah, these are not fun. Well, they are fun, but they're like... to get good at them, you have to go on a very, like, specific path.
Mm-hmm.
Which is... The best path is not always the one that looks laid out in front of you, which is the annoying part.
Oh.
I don't know. There's a pandemic. I'm gonna stay home. My family keeps trying to invite me to parties, and I'm like, there's a pandemic. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, hey, I got in a minute 10. Nice. There's also a bunch of the skill points that are like, beat these speedways in under this amount of time. And it's just like, oh, please stop. Actually...
Well done.
Okay, please, stop.
Hmm?
I need to go back in there, because I forgot the orb that's in there.
Good job.
I don't even remember where the orb is. This is going to be interesting. See, I don't know. People are dumb. People need to stop being dumb. That's kind of just it.
I mean, pretty much.
Oh, it might be in the lighthouse. Oh, I guess it's not in the lighthouse. I guess that's in a different one. So after this is a boss fight. Yes, people need to stop being dumb. But, like, also, when are people actually gonna stop being dumb? Because it sounds like dumb just runs in their flippin' veins.
Dumb is the default. Especially for America. Not only for America, but especially for America.
Where are you? Magical orb of orbiness. Where art thou? Are you in the igloo?
Good job, Spyro. Looks like you're ready for a more serious challenge. How about a little
There's a
paragliding?
dude.
You're not afraid of heights, are you?
Hey! Ben.
Wow. You got both?
Nope. It's not working. Can you please ban all three?
I'll work on it.
All three, please.
Oh, wait. Fuck, where'd it go? I hit mod view and then...
Well, you should just be able to click... You can just click on the names. If you click on the names, you can ban them.
Great! I'll tow you behind my snowmobile, and you maneuver through the rings. Don't
Like-
miss any or we'll have to start over.
What do you mean where? Just... Do you have the messages in chat?
Not anymore, because I clicked mod view
Ah.
and it refreshed.
Oh. Lovely. Surprised me how common sense is... So, the funny thing is, my, family says I don't have that common sense.
They're also gone from users in chat. I guess it was more of a drive-by, which figures.
Yeah. So apparently I am among the people who do not have the commonest of sense.
I mean, I guess it's not common sense to, like... whatever.
To whatever?
Mm-hmm, to whatever.
Oh, hey, I did it. Nice.
Way to go, Spyro. You're even better than I am.
Okay. Bye, Hunter. Now I guess I go beat a boss. So how's Animal Crossing?
Hmm?
How's Animal Crossing?
It's great.
Well done.
Have you,
Giving Genji a
Jump down the
gift.
hole in the floor to get
He's
where
a
Ripto
jock,
and
so
Pete
he's getting a locker.
a locker? What is this, a gym class?
Wow, that's very muscular of you. I'll put this out next time I redecorate.
Why are the cutscenes not playing?
I don't know.
Huh. That's so weird. Like, apparently they just don't want to play.
Hmm. Dragon, you are really starting to get on my nerves. Say goodbye, flame breath. Ha ha ha. Gulp. Lunchtime.
Gulp, gulp, gulp. Was it a big gulp?
No.
Finish him off and you can have all the berries you can eat. I'm going to enjoy this.
Why isn't it a big gulp?
There's no 7-Eleven.
Aww. Wait, what? Guys, I'm gonna risk it all tonight. I'm gonna go get a food. Didn't we talk about that drink before?
Yeah, I think that's what Heck is referencing.
Didn't we also say that, like...
No! No! But also have fun, enjoy. Don't die of poor loco.
It's not gonna kill anyone.
7-Eleven too.
You're gonna drink a 7-Eleven?
Those are a lot less dangerous.
What's a 7-Eleven?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of 7-Up.
Oh, yes, a 7-Up is not very dangerous. Well, in the scale, relatively, not very dangerous. I should probably drink a little bit.
Should you drink? Probably not. Will you drink?
Well,
I'm waiting for you to answer. I don't decide that. You decide that.
maybe.
I can't force you when I'm not in the same room.
I mean, technically, you can't force me even when you're in the same room.
But I can more effectively peer pressure you when you're in the same room. Especially by just handing you a drink. Safe and hard at work.
Look, the reason I started drinking in the first place was because of you.
I know.
Well, okay, you were not the reason I had my first drink. That was from my pastor friend. But
like regular drinking.
But like regular drinking, yeah, that was because of you.
That's my job. As Satan.
This boss sucks.
Keaton has given me an ironwood cart recipe. Thanks, Keaton. Is Keaton still on your island? Did any of your islanders leave since you stopped playing?
See, there's a key thing there that you seem to be forgetting.
I mean, you logged back in to help me with the tournament and my
Do you want to know what I did that day?
Logged in, went straight to the airport, helped me, and then logged off.
Ding, 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 ding! You have a win.
Did I get a chicken dinner?
No, there's no chicken dinners. Why would we eat chickens?
Walk. Stopped playing like a week or more ago. I don't know what's up there right now. Well, since I've been working from home, I still play very regularly.
No! And I mean, if you're able to keep it up, like, that's really cool. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not as dedicated as, like, some people. I still am at, like, 4-star island. And that's fine. I basically log in, like, check the shop, check the tailor shop, grab fossils, and, give all my gifts to different villagers. Oh, but exciting thing! Yesterday, I finished my puzzle.
Oh, you finally got your last fossil?
Yeah, and you know what the biggest fuck you from the game was?
What?
After literally, like, over a month of trying to just get one last fossil.
Yeah. You got
I got
duplicates? Nice.
It gave me 2 in one day.
Nice.
I was just like, what the fuck?
That's because the game really liked you that day.
It felt bad for me after this hell week. But, they came out with a new update.
Yeah.
And so, I tried it out and visited Stranger's Island. And
Yeah,
it was
did
really
they
cool.
come out with the dream whatever again?
Mm-hmm.
Which I never used that in the 3DS one either.
Do you think I stuck around on that game long enough to know that was a feature?
Maybe?
Nope. I mean, this is by far the longest I've consistently played an Animal Crossing.
I actually played the 3DS one a good amount. I didn't finish it like the full year playing every day, but I did a good amount.
Yeah, the only reason I've kept up this long is because of quarantine.
Yeah.
Which means that I use it now more as like a marker for my end of day. So like when I am done with work, I walk over to the other part of the living room and pick up Animal Crossing. And that marks the end of my work day. That's me saying like, okay, work is done now. I am not on the computer anymore. So now it's just like habit that when I'm done with work, I'll go play.
You know what marks the end of my workday?
Going home.
Yeah. It's nice. When it's not like 2 hours. I really flippin' need to get a car. Because then I won't have this disgusting commute happen ever again. I do that too! Yeah, Malik.
That was heck.
Oh, heck. They're both red on my screen.
Currently, Malik on mine is orange and Heck is bright green.
They're both red on my side. So, like, and when I don't have my glasses...
Okay, but Heck and Malik are also very different lengths.
But when I don't have my glasses on, and it gets a little blurry from how far I sit...
At home. I always forget that you do that.
Because I'll get a headache if I do this with my glasses on. Like, I'll get a huge headache. So it's better for me to have them off.
I mean, that's fine. I'm not telling you that you, like, need to wear them or anything.
Moneybags sold to bad guy bombs. Ah, Four Eyes.
So he's an American capitalist.
Yes, his name's Moneybags. Four Eyes dash Malik. I see you, Hack. I'm a Four Eyes too.
I have glasses too. I just actually wear them.
Well, see, I don't need them for most things.
I do.
I really only need them for, like, driving and a few other stuff. And, like, classes and stuff like that.
Then why do you wear them out?
Because when I'm walking, I want to see stuff that's far away and not run into it before I'm super close.
And why do you wear them out?
So I don't run into things.
Spyro.
Because
Alive.
I'm
Take a
also...
chance on life.
What, I should go to a COVID party?
No. I said take a chance on life, not take a chance on death.
Well, Spyro, it comes down to this.
1,000 gems to learn one move. I hate you, Moneybags. I hope you die. And all I get to learn, instead of the butt stomp, it's a head stomp. What?
Hmm?
Why are you laughing?
Capitalism is stupid.
I was going to make a joke, but a reference to something we talked about, was it last week? Over message, but I don't know if I want to make that joke.
What kind of reference?
Roommate.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember. Don't bring your roommate into this right now.
Right now? When am I supposed to?
Hmm?
When am
Oh, he's been on the stream.
Yes.
Well, it's some consolation that you've collected so many orbs.
I don't want to go to the Cloud Temples right now.
Well, now I'm collecting fossils, and I'm like, what's the point?
Selling
I
them for
completed
money.
my collection. Yeah, that is the point.
Giving them to friends who don't have all the fossils.
You need fossils?
I mean, I don't have all the fossils, but that would require, like, going in and seeing what fossils I have.
That's what I mean, like... You'd have to go check, and I feel like that's
And
not something...
And I'd
I
also
do.
have to, like, cross-reference to a list of fossils. Because I don't know what, like, how many parts each one has. They're just, like...
I mean, you could just cross-check what you have against what I have.
Nothing versus everything?
I actually kept the extra copy of the one I got yesterday.
Oh, really?
Because I was so mad. I was like, what the fuck?
Language.
What the fucking shit? What the motherfucking shit?
You are hurting my Christian my Christian mind. English!
I can see you've learned the
Oh, you swear in Japanese. Okay,
How many swears in Japanese do you know?
not that many.
levels are there? There's 1, 2... There's only 4 levels here? Oh no, there's 5. Because there's this one
Yeah, I should have left you with a bunch of stacks of peaches while you were here.
Yeah, instead you gave me like almost 1,000,000 bells.
No, I gave you 800,000.
That is almost 1,000,000. Say,
No,
you speak
800,000.
Japanese?
Oh, you missed the Arcade Spirits one.
Oh, right, you did
There
miss...
was this one character speaking in Japanese. And I was just like, okay, me too. And it after a couple lines, it started translating him, but I decided to just struggle through it, attempting to speak it in Japanese. For like, how long did I?
That was a really long time.
It was a whole like half of a scene.
And Flower was like, this is gonna go on for a while.
Yeah, Flower was saying that there's quite a few lines. Like,
And there was quite a few lines.
For a while. Are you sure you want to do that? And I was just like, well, too late now. I'm going in. Yes, I speak some Japanese. I speak some amount of French. I understand, but don't really speak some amount of Cantonese. Yep.
And then there's me.
I took Spanish a long time ago, and I remember basically none of it.
White boy who can't speak English well. Clap, 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 clap. Good job. Satan needs to learn all the languages.
All of them?
Well, how else are you going to tempt everyone? If you can't speak their language.
I mean, apparently it's really easy to tempt Allo people.
Why, you just, stick somebody hot in front of them?
Yep. Pretty much. Isn't that the lesson?
Oh no, they're hot?
That's literally a meme.
I know. I don't understand it. Yeah! Where are you, last vulture? No! Man. I never claimed to be good at games.
Mm-hmm. So close.
I also feel bad for anybody listening when I go, yeah.
I feel like that's the funny part.
Is the meow? I'm not a cat. Breaking news. Sharky takes... Wait. I can't fully read that.
He takes back that he did claim he was the best at games.
When did I ever claim that?
Probably sarcastically at some point.
Probably knowing me.
Breaking news, Sharky is a goldfish.
Ah!
Malik also thought of a cat before I did that.
I'm not a cat!
Then stop sounding like one.
When did I... What? No! It's too late. This is a PR disaster. Didn't I also claim that out of the two of us, I'm the one more likely to get canceled for something?
We've also been on this stream of Sharky confirmed lying liar.
Exactly. So, like...
Confirmed liar who lies.
So, like, really? Nobody should listen to me. And you should find a new partner. For streaming.
Or you keep streaming because it's entertaining. Oh wow.
What?
Gulliver was on my island too, and today is Gullivar. Snurk, snurk. Arr! If I find even a single raisin in these cookies, I'll kill all a lot of you. Zrr.
Heart, heart.
This is such a storm. This is it, mateys. We're headed for Davy Jones' shoe cubby.
Shoe cubby.
Arr! Don't want to get up, Ma. Let me sail the 7 Z's.
7 Z's?
Yes.
Ah. Funny joke.
Arr! Storms are coming. Brace yourselves, mateys. Hatten down the batches.
All right,
Or is
Spyro.
it batten down the hatches?
Okay, Spyro. Here's what you gotta do. I've got the plane on remote.
Be to fire a gun. Don't miss
Fair.
target.
Turn to man the helm. Me nap time is me nap time.
Nap time sounds a good time.
Arr.
That is true.
Oh, he's finally awake. Achoo!
Pikachu?
Freezing me webbed tootsies off. How long was I soaking up seawater this time? Arr, just look at the state I'm in.
Is there an easier way to wake up Gulliver?
Wrinkled and limp as soggy sargassum. Blech.
Is there an easier way to wake up Gulliver other than talking?
I don't know about an easy way, but the entertaining way is that if you hit him with a bug net, it actually counts as nudging him.
So you can just hit him a few times?
Yeah, so when I get normal Gulliver, I get out my net and I stand a little distance away and I just keep smacking him with the bug net until he wakes up.
Wow.
Hey, you missed it.
Shiver me timbers, if it ain't me matey. Again. Say, what is it about this island? Folks be fearing me buccaneering from Crocodile Isle to Keel Hall Key, but the waves always lead me here. Or it's probably just a coincidence. I should call me crew for a pickup. But I prefer Pirate Gulliver, because then you die communicator. Oh me gosh!
Oh me gosh?
Yes, oh me gosh.
Instead of oh my gosh?
Communicator has gone and vanished. Arr!
You should voice act more.
Bossing me around like an inflatable beach ball. The thing must have slipped out of me pocket. That means I'm lost at sea. I'll have to wait for my buccaneer buddies to find me on their own. That would take quite a bit of time. I'm still workshopping the pirate funds, so those are sure to run out fast.
Hey, you nailed it.
Ahoy! You with the whale-sized noggin. Will you help a stranded seabird find his lost communicator?
I'm starting up Animal Crossing. If anyone leaves that's not my first two, guess I'll let them go. It's only fair. How long? When did you last play?
Now there's a shanty deserving of a jig.
When did you last play, Malik?
And she said like over a week ago? A week or more ago. It's higher up in the chat.
Okay.
But I like Pirate Gulliver because he's more fun, and also instead of having to dig up 5 communicator parts, you just go diving for 1 communicator intact.
I've also... I have 9 unopened
Now
mail.
you've got the orb.
Yes, sounds about right. I think I got all my mail out, and I'm like, that's a lot of mail. Who's mailing me?
You've got mail.
Sorry, I wasn't there during the AOL days.
Are you telling me I'm just old?
I think my first email was a Hotmail?
Yeah, mine too.
Like, and that was in 2006, 2007?
Pretty sure Gmail existed by then.
Yes, Gmail did exist by then. I just didn't have one. I mean, like, I don't know what you expect from me. I don't really... I'm behind on the times, just like I'm behind on the slang.
I expect you to go back into Animal Crossing and finish paying off your house loan. That's what I expect.
Didn't I say I'll do that if when I get every...
the rest of Smash characters.
Yes, and I think I also said that I'll do that if Sora comes to Smash.
Uh-huh. So what you're saying is never.
Yeah, I think that was the joke.
So rude.
Well, you better hope Sora comes to Smash then.
So rude.
Which, if Sora comes to Smash, I would probably have a heart attack.
You can't have a heart attack, then you'll die before you get to play Smash.
Well, you don't have to die when you have a heart attack.
Okay, but you expect that you, personally, would survive a heart attack.
Oh no, probably not. I think I'd be dead in the water.
Then you can't have a heart attack. You'll die before you get to play Sora in Smash.
I mean, I also say this and still am like, no, I highly doubt Sora will ever come to Smash.
I know. If they were gonna do it, it would have been with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Some people are thinking because Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't come out on Switch, it's like Melody of Memory or Collection coming out on Switch. That's when the speculation is thinking it.
I think that that's wishful thinking.
Well, yes, it's flippin' wishful thinking.
I'm a secret
I also
agent.
think that reminds me that I never finished Persona 5, and I still am debating whether I will. Just because I paid so much for it, basically.
Yeah,
Getting
that's
the next edition.
that's fair. Persona 5 has a lot of faults. A lot of faults. I am excited.
Persona 5 pissed me off, and that's why I quit. So many weeds, oh no!
Sounds about right. I'm actually pretty excited because apparently the Dynasty Warriors Persona game, looks like it's getting translated to English finally.
There's a Persona Dynasty Warriors.
They made it actually, Persona 5. It actually continues the story of Persona 5.
Huh.
It's on Switch and PS4. So I'm actually pretty excited for that because I like Dynasty Warriors games.
I mean, I feel like Persona's gameplay is fun. It's just that I'm really mad at them.
Oh, for the story, yeah.
But they already have my money, so it's a little bit of like, they already have my money. I can't like punish them in that way.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really accomplish anything up there unplayed in my library.
What games aren't supposed to just sit there unplayed in your library for all time and space?
Not physical. Steam library is a different question.
Well, yeah, Steam library, that's never gonna get, like...
I think between Steam sales and Humble Bundles, like, I'm never getting through my library on Steam.
If I spent a few minutes on each game, I could. If I wanted to actually beat all the games...
I mean, I'm saying as, like, playing every game to a satisfactory point.
Oh yeah, no, that's not happening. I mean...
Like, technically I could install every game I've bought on Steam and spend a couple minutes on them. Technically, that would probably take, like, a week. But
yeah, probably.
it wouldn't truly be, like, playing every game.
I mean, there's also a lot of games in my library that I'm like, I don't really ever care about playing.
Why do you have them?
Humble Bundles and Humble Bundles.
Oh, see, when I have games in my home, I put them in a list and show it to you, and
Yeah, but when I think it was like when I got...
Really, I should do a game giveaway on this channel at some point.
What would you do to, like... Would you just show off your list, or would we do, like, a competition? Also, giveaways are
maybe
very...
if we hit, like... Actually, if we hit 50 followers someday. Someday!
Someday over the rainbow?
What? You think I should give away Oz Mafia? I don't know if
No.
our viewers want Oz Mafia.
Our viewers don't want Oz Mafia.
Our mystical bells. This
I can tell you that for a fact, because I wouldn't want Oz Mafia. Like, as much as you've gifted me, like, dating sims here and there, Oz Mafia, I don't think that would be one I would be like, yeah, sure.
I mean, I mostly only gift them to you for this stream.
Okay, but
Cherry
like...
said she... Wait, you also have Cherry? I love Cherry! What happened to
For this stream, and then also, like, Hotiple.
What happened to Poiple Spyro?
He got a little blue.
Abadi?
Abu Dai. He got a little blue and decided that he wanted to, ice some people.
Nice and people.
Also have to remember how to eat.
I would like to ice myself. That sounds nice and cool.
You're not allowed to.
Why not?
Because it's not allowed.
Why not?
Oh, there you go. Nope. Wrong height. There we go. Purple Spyro is gonna come back soon.
I'm like, wait, Malik, who's on your island?
well, I'm afraid not. There's
So
still
curious.
Yeah, who is on your island? Who's on your island that you love?
I feel like the only villager that I don't
Is
adore
mine?
on my island is Pango, yes.
Look, it's not my fault.
Yes, it is! She literally came from your island, so that means it's your fault.
Okay, well, how was I supposed to know?
Because she was leaving your island.
How was I supposed to know to go to your island?
I didn't think
Because I'm assuming that you don't visit many people. Fine. Me.
How many people do I visit?
On Animal Crossing?
I think the answer is just you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, because you got the oranges through me for our other friend.
Yeah,
So,
because
like, I don't know if you even visited her island.
Nope. I also haven't talked to her in a while. I messaged her to see how she was doing, and she never got back to me. But I mean, busy. How do I kill that?
I'm studying fashion right now. At least that's what I say I'm doing. For tax purposes. Okay, Audie.
I don't...
You going? You going what?
exist.
I'm sorry to inform you that you do in fact exist.
For tax purposes reasons, I don't exist.
I believe that's called tax evasion.
My name is not Sharky, so technically I don't exist.
That's not how that works.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am. Oh! Guess what's in the shop today?
Murder?
Taylor. Stop.
What?
Guess what's in my tailor shop today?
Murder.
No. Frog costumes.
Ooh.
Murder is when I designed a transparent custom design to look like blood all over my face.
Ooh, tax evasion. Interesting. Yeah, that's what Santa Seaweed did. No, that was well, probably tax evasion too, with money laundering and a few other things. And he taught Amanda well.
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong?
I didn't say otherwise.
Wasn't that a reoccurring joke?
That was a joke that we brought up multiple times, yeah.
I'm actually really close to finishing this game.
So you're gonna finish it tonight.
So I have this level, I have 2 more, and then I have the final boss.
So you're gonna finish it tonight.
And then... I don't know. And then I think I need to do something in the final world, and then yeah, like, I'm done. And then it's the 3rd game, where we get to join up with Jolly Wheeler and save the baby dragons.
Okay.
What? That's literally the plot of the game, is saving unhatched children.
Those aren't babies, those are fetuses.
Well, when you rescue them,
I was also one of your first two. And you have Audie! You have Eugene. I want you.
Who's Eugene?
A koala in a biker jacket.
Uh-huh.
He's a biker in a leather jacket. He looks great. He looks really cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have Cherry Audie too! And we came across an island with Faye.
You want the koala? I'll give you the koala.
I currently have a full island. Let me pull up what I have. So my first 2 were Cherry and Goose, but I let Goose go to make room. So I still have Cherry though, because she's not allowed to leave. And we have Audie, and we got Aurora, and Chester. Aurora is a penguin, and Chester is a panda. He's a little baby panda. He's really cute. I have Keaton, who we would consider getting rid of, but we have a running joke that he's really infatuated in love with my roommate.
Oh?
So he asked to leave a couple days ago, and she's like, Keaton wants to leave. And I'm like, he's your lover.
Wow.
He's your lover, you decide. Well, because the very first time someone on our island got sick, it was Keaton. And she brought him medicine, and he was like showering her with compliments and like obsessed with her for the rest of the day. So we're just like, wow, he's in love with you. And then we made it a running joke, which was capped off by when he teaches the, I think it's like showmanship or something reaction. He just shouts in all caps, "I love you!" So we're like, that's it. He confessed to you and everything.
Interesting.
So
Stupid platypus.
When she says he can leave. We have Diana, who's this really cute deer. We have Gruff, who started off looking like a music producer, but now we're just like, oh, he's a cute dad. We have Genji, who's like a Japanese bunny. He's a jock. He's funny. We have Pango from You. And we have Muffy, who we spent like 3 whole days trying to get. We compiled a whole list of like, okay, these are the options we would be okay with because we're probably not gonna get the one that we really, really want, so we shouldn't like have our heart set on just her. Like, we should be able to be willing to like accept a couple other options. And then finally, we were on like the last one for the night. And it's like, come on, lucky ticket. And I was like, Muffy, Muffy, Muffy. And then it was Muffy. We got the one we wanted.
The only ones I remember are my first 2.
Yes, well, you don't talk to your islanders properly, apparently.
I don't talk to anybody. If I play Animal Crossing the exact same way I played Stardew. I kept to myself and people didn't bother me.
See, for Animal Crossing, I don't get that. For Stardew, I kind of get it. I disagree, but I kind of get it. But like, for Animal Crossing, the whole point is that you have your villager neighbors, and you have a cute town, and they live in your town. Like, I feel like that's the whole point. My daily tasks that I run around doing, just for the short amount of time I do play each day, include like finding each villager and giving them their daily present. Oh yeah, I meant to ask you actually. Before Muffy came to our island, did you give her any like gift items?
Muffy?
Or not Muffy, Pango.
No.
You didn't give her any gifts?
You do realize I barely know that's a feature.
Ooh, Tiger Beetle. Congratulations. Oh right. You're Southern Hemisphere.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know
Tiger
how.
Beetles are decently common, but they also sell really well.
But no, like, I don't really know most of the features of Animal Crossing. I just go around and do what I do.
You.
Why?
Anyway.
What me?
You.
What about me? I'm me.
Just.
What did
You.
I do?
See, the funny thing is, with all of these updates that have been coming out, you're like, oh, they added that feature that was in this other game.
Which was in the 3DS one, yeah.
Yeah, and you keep doing that. Which I'm like, well, I never, like, played that enough to even be aware of it, because I didn't keep up with that at all. But then, You don't know such basic things as who is on your island.
I know 2 of them. Stinky and Shari.
Is Keaton still on your island?
Do they randomly leave if you don't play enough?
I think they might.
Then, who knows?
Well, last you remember, was Keaton still on your island? Like, did you say goodbye to him at any point?
The only one who when I played, the only one who asked to leave was the one who ended up with you. I know, you love it oh so much.
I don't hate her, but I don't like her.
Spyro, a friendly face. A bunch of rotten thieves have stolen my...
I mean... meh.
We had really cute islanders. I had Ribot, who we recently let go. Gruff's pretty cute. Or not, well, Gruff is really cute, I think. And Goose was okay. Cherry is like... Well, apparently there are tiers based on how popular different villagers are, for like who the best villagers are.
Apparently I just hear something Raymond. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
I'm like, Raymond's cute, but I don't get the obsession. I probably would have skipped him, to be honest. But apparently Cherry, Diana, and Audie are top tier. And we got lucky and got all 3 of those within, like, the first 10.
Interesting.
Like, within our first set, we got all 3 of those. So, lucky us.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then we had to work to get Muffy, but we got her.
People would, I guess, pay good money for them?
People pay literal money for them.
I know that people pay little money for at least Raymond, because of how obsessed people are.
I do not get it. He's cute and all, but like, I don't know. I mean, especially because it's just, you get Nook Miles so easily. Just play, and then get more tickets yourself.
Yeah, but people don't want to,
I didn't realize Animal Crossing would win.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? I mean, they have that mobile game that, like, people played until...
Okay, that one is pay to win.
Until, New Horizons or whatever came out.
Yeah, I played that for a while, and then I stopped.
I didn't touch it. Oh, come on.
I found a communicator, and Gulliver says, I thank you with all me heart, me, with extra cherries on top even. Now I can contact me faithful crew. Avast ye lily-livered sea dogs, 'tis I, your beloved captain, who makes things happen.
Wow.
I had another bad spill, so you best change course and pick me up. Here be me coordinates. Be quick about it, or I'll buckle your swashes for good. So says Captain Gulliver. Arr! Winky face, send. Arr, that ought to put some wind in their sails and no mistake. You saved me life. That's a debt that needs repaying, so I'll ship you a fine reward soon. Expedited. Arr! I like Gulliver because he's more fun, and I only have to find one thing for him instead of 5, and he sends you pirate shit.
Pirates. Gar.
Arr!
Larg. That's pirate, right?
No.
Oh. Then I don't know what a pirate is. Excuse me.
No excuses.
Why not?
No excuse.
What am I not allowed to excuse?
Yourself.
Pirates illegally download movies and stuffs. I think.
Yep.
But what if you don't do that? Are you just non-piratey? Can you have no pirate things?
I've also finally had my bank account at 666 for like 2 whole days.
You're just gonna get more money.
Actively over.
I mean, you could technically...
6,000. Yee.
You could just technically just keep everything in your pockets if you don't want your bank account to go up. But then
I'd be more
interest...
likely to keep it like in my house.
But then interest happens, so like...
I don't really care about the interest.
What's the
If
interest?
I cared about the interest, I wouldn't have given.
Which apparently they nerfed the interest majorly.
Yeah, they apparently did.
And I was like, okay. I kind of forgot there was even interest in this game.
Well, because they made it like monthly.
Well, apparently they also, like, even if you have max bells, like, it caps out at, like, a small amount or something, instead of a massive amount.
Yeah, it was kind of stupid, because with the online stuff, they were like, oh, people are getting too rich, we better nerf the interest. Because that was the only thing they could really control.
Yes.
And change. But, like, it is not how people were making their money.
People were making real life money.
They were.
I forget where this egg goes. Maybe it goes to the dock. Did you go mer? You're not a duck. I thought that was me. I was supposed to be the duck shark chimera thing.
Yeah, well, you also think I'm a chimera, so.
I guess it's not the duck that wants it. Who wants an egg?
Me. Eggs are delicious.
Professor, do you tell me who wants an egg? Can people tell me who wants egg?
My, do I need that pencil back?
No.
All right.
I want to find out who to trade the egg to. I swore it was the duck. But, like, I don't swear, so, like, I could be wrong. Because, like, all sad, so you give egg and then happy. Oh no, maybe you give the duck a duck.
Happy feet?
No, that's a penguin.
Well, I guess you better find a penguin.
Maybe it's an... Is there an ostrich somewhere? Oh, nope, nope. I'm an idiot. You put the egg in the nest. This is a dumb fetch quest.
So it's a fetch quest.
Yeah, basically. There's the dock.
Diana won't stand up for me to give her. Ooh.
Now where does this turnip go? Does it go into the witch's pot?
Turnip goes into the stock market.
No, there is no stock market.
Sow Jones.
There is no stock market.
The Sow Jones stock market.
Bring down capitalism. Burn the stock market. Who wants the doubloon?
What should I have for dinner?
A doubloon.
Blue?
A doubloon.
Doubloon. Are you a pirate?
I have a doubloon in my mouth, apparently. Who do I give the doubloon
We were
to?
getting rid of capitalism.
Burn capitalism. Destroy the stock market. Oh wait, do I put it in the fountain?
That could make sense.
And the fountain gives me pencil. What?
What was your wish? To become literate?
No, to get a pencil back for the professor.
My
Spyro doesn't need to be
Now I can
literate.
begin
He's a
calculating the
dragon.
age of the universe again.
Darn.
Here, take
He's
this
a
orb for
darn.
safekeeping. Oh,
He burns people alive.
Okay, I mean, you can burn people alive and rape.
Not when you're a dragon.
Why not?
Because.
Cause what?
Because murder.
What about him being a murderer?
I don't know. But he is a murderer, that is true.
I mean, you go around killing all these.
Well, so in,
yeah,
in the original game, there weren't really people. They were gems turned into living creatures.
Okay.
In this one, I don't fully know what they are, because they're like a little soul thing pops out of them when they die. So, like, they might be people.
All I know is that if he's killing creatures, I think that means.
I guess I'm going to Metropolis and killing the cows.
Oh yeah?
Well, because I think they have UFOs that are being piloted by cows.
Alright, thanks for reminding me that I should find Metropolis Mania.
What?
The
Oh,
game I was talking about.
the
The
game
really,
that-
like, stupid looking one.
Yeah, that one.
I should find it again.
Go for it. Have fun. Burn down a city.
Burning down a city. I'm creating a city.
Well, that's what I did in Sim City. I created a city so I can burn it down.
Well, this isn't SimCity.
I always say,
Oh, headbutt it. Destroy the cows and pigs. Save the robot empire. Spyro says save the robot empire.
Down with imperialism?
Down with livestock.
Down with imperialism and colonialism?
I mean, yes?
Great, glad we're agreed.
I don't know where the livestock and like, ruling over the robots comes into it.
I mean, you said Empire.
Fair.
If it's anything like the British Empire, we should.
What if it's like the Star Wars Empire?
As you can see,
Yeah, we should destroy that too.
Ox has taken
Down with
over our
Nazis.
armory. The Ox.
Murder the Ox!
Why are you murdering?
Because he's trying to kill me. Payback.
I just looked up. Are you playing hockey again?
No. I'm playing Murder the Ox.
By hockey?
This isn't hockey. There's no goals. There's only murder.
The goal is to murder the ox.
But there's no puck.
Excellent work, Dragon.
You seem to be shooting bombs around. I think those can. They're vaguely, they're like 3D pucks.
It's not hockey.
Why not?
Because hockey is not 1v murder.
Are you sure?
Yes, people don't get murdered in hockey, usually.
Usually.
I think if somebody got murdered in hockey, that would be frowned upon in normal society.
Okay, but do you know how violent hockey apparently?
Yeah, where people were missing out from the fights because of COVID. They were sad that they couldn't see the fights live.
Yeah.
Oh, I only have 1,000 more gems to get, and then I'm done. I mean, I also know nothing about hockey. And everybody...
What I know is how to ice skate, and I'm sad that I can't go ice skating.
Everybody at my work is talking about the basketball games that are happening. And I'm like, there are basketball games happening? Why are there basketball games happening? There's a pandemic.
I mean, did you see that what's it, baseball was supposed to happen?
Well, there were a few teams that played and like an entire team got it.
Yeah. And that's baseball. That's on an open field.
Yep.
It's a first for Avalar, a combination
And
power-up.
like an open field where players are mostly spread out.
Yep.
Outdoors.
Yep.
And still one of the teams had a big outbreak. And in conclusion, sports aren't worth it right now. Although I suppose that people don't really value the lives of athletes. Just like they don't really value the lives of like a planet to
Excellent
wait
work.
on them during this. I hate people.
I knew it. Those
I
first
really do.
Well, I mean, something, they make millions.
I hate capitalists, but I'm not even talking about that. You want to hear about a news article that passed yesterday?
Sure.
Should we have a mask-free shopping hour at retail stores for people who really don't want to wear a mask?
No.
Correct answer.
If they don't want to wear a mask, stay home.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. But they don't like being inconvenienced either.
cry me a river?
Oh, they already cried an entire ocean about it. With guns. They brought the guns with them.
Oh yeah, and then they had some mask-free
That's why they're doing
riots.
like bullshit protest masks now.
What's a protest mask?
Yeah, so they're doing masks with like lace and crocheted masks that are full of holes and stuff, so that people like who
If there was a mask-free hour, they'd have to clean the whole store. Yeah, exactly.
well, not just that, the workers.
Yeah. Because the workers would then have to technically be mask-free.
Well, they wouldn't have to be, but like they couldn't tell people to wear their masks. And the thing is, the mask isn't to protect you, it's to protect everyone else from you. It's supposed to catch your breath particles. So like, the workers would be put in huge danger. And for what? People throwing a hissy fit they can't go shopping without a mask?
Yes.
So again, with I hate people. I really, really hate people.
What news?
And I can't find it. No worker assistance for assholes without masks. Yeah, but someone would still have to like run checkout and stuff, right? So
Yeah. Self-service.
people would just walk out and steal, I feel like. Like the people who want to do stuff like that are also selfish enough that they would just steal shit. Also, self-service checkout only exists for like certain things.
Yeah.
Because that'd be one thing for like grocery stores or something, but I mean, I also really don't want them doing that at grocery stores. Because that's where everybody has to go.
Oh, hey.
But I think if people are selfish enough to demand a mask-free hour, they're also selfish enough to be like, well, nobody's at checkout, so I can just walk. I mean, if they didn't follow one rule,
Why would they follow any? People are terrible. Robot. Business robot. Oh, business robot got run over by a bus.
spoilers, that didn't happen on my screen yet.
Business robot.
Mourn a business robot.
Now to go work the farms.
What?
I'm gonna go work the farms.
What? What?
It will make sense when the stuff comes up on the
Do you
street.
think I'm watching enough for any of this to make sense?
I'm going to a world that's a farm. A robot farm.
You're going to Stardew Valley Robot Edition?
Mostly I'm murdering bugs.
Aren't you the one who asked why you would kill a fly?
Why would I kill a fly? That is a good question. Why would I kill a fly?
You're funny.
You say I'm funny?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I funny?
For saying that you... Why would you kill a fly?
Well, why would I?
Because they're pests.
Well, I'm a pest. Am I supposed to kill me?
And they'll make you sick.
Just like the rest of corporate America.
Wait, so flies are corporate America?
Yes. Flies are corporate America.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boop. Beep, bop, beep. Oh, man.
Okay, logging out and back in twice. Finally, I gave Diana her gift.
We're logging out and logging back in.
Yeah, because she wouldn't stand up. So I couldn't give her the gift.
I'm gonna have so
And
stuff
then
in
the
my head.
second time or the first time I logged back in, then I couldn't find her, and she was probably in a museum. I'm like, I can't be bothered to find her in the museum, it's too big. So then I logged out and in again.
Oh, do they
I
move
don't
when
know.
you log out and log back in?
Hmm?
Do they move?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah, I mean, if they're crafting, they stay crafting, but otherwise, I think they move.
Huh. Malik, how's your Stardew Animal Crossing going?
Maybe I should play Stardew after this.
You should play more. You should play more Stardew.
I should play a lot of things.
We still haven't gotten to year 3.
Yeah, I mean, when are we playing again?
That's a good question. When are we playing again?
That's an excellent question.
When do you feel like playing again?
I don't know.
Because we should get to year 3 at some point.
Yes.
Apparently, the new 1.5 that's being worked on is going to add even more endgame stuff to it. Probably to make it, like, you know, more worth it to do endgame. But who knows when that's coming out? And no, not Avengers Endgame stuff.
Yep, they're adding an event expansion.
Still cleaning my island, finding fossils, gotta put some paths down. I don't actually have any paths.
Don't have paths. I have some plaza areas, or like, I have a basketball court that I lined with stone path. Not really as a path, but like stone tiles. Or not stone tiles, I think brick tiles. We have a little stone plaza, and then I made a custom design to make a little goth plaza for Muffy.
No! Bug, get back here! What? Bug respawn? again.
Oh, I snacks beforehand. I had leftover soup.
The fields are safe from those.
Yeah, I also, last time I played, didn't really clean up my island, so my island is full of weeds.
I'm sure.
People could get high off of my island, apparently.
Okay.
What? Is that not a joke I should have made?
Hmm?
Was that not an appropriate
Hi.
joke? 162 weeds.
So Leaf is gonna be thrilled the next time. If you're playing, then.
That's a lot of weed.
A lot of weed. Well, you can get high off of Melik's Island.
Yeah, you can get very high off of Melik's Island. Aha, murder! How much more? Only halfway there. Actually, the worst thing is, I just remembered that there's 2 levels I have to go back to. Because the headbutt attack that I got, you need in 2 prior levels. So I need to go back there and redo some stuff, and that's gonna suck. Because one of those levels sucks. So I don't know if I'll actually finish today. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll get stuck and then like I'll have to finish it next time. And the next time is Spyro 2, 3, 4, 7. Numbers, letters, integers, integers.
Not decimals?
No, there is no decimals.
No.
Decimals are a lie.
No, decimals are a fraction.
Way to go, Spyro.
Is it the imaginary numbers that's a lie?
Yep.
Am I an imaginary number?
No. Just because you do lie doesn't mean you lie.
Well, this is gonna suck. First, let's get the magic pot of greed.
Magic pot of greed.
Yeah, pot of greed. Weren't we talking about Yu-Gi-Oh last time?
Oh right, that exists.
Yes, that does exist. That is a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
You think I remember?
Maybe?
No, I don't.
Maybe you remember things. It is a possibility.
I used to drive my tractor all around the farm with some cool robot block the path up. You can clear things up with a supercharge.
I need to use this supercharge to go all the way around this track and clear out all the pumpkins. And then I need to go around the backtrack again and get all the gems that I missed. Because obviously, I'm not good enough to get everything in my first go. I'm not high off of the I'm not high off of the 162 weeds to be good. Did you tell me to get good?
Yep.
Sorry, didn't I tell you I'm not good at games?
That's why you have to get good.
There's no way for me to get good. I did it!
Good job.
But yeah, the whole thing was, I think, like, the bugs took over, and we needed to go and turn on the bug lamp.
Okay, I finally finished my Animal Crossing day.
Now what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna put the Switch back, and then find something else to do.
Burn a city.
Unless you're stopping soon, but are you stopping soon?
We're at 2 hours.
Roughly.
Well, I know exactly how long we're at.
I know, and I'm saying that on my end at least, roughly.
Probably do a bit more.
Okay.
Just because...
Then I will find play, probably.
You could talk about something fun.
Me?
Yeah, talk about Pokemon. Your favorite game series.
So what Pokemon am I?
I forget what Pokemon you are.
I'll be right back.
As you discuss what Pokemon you are? Malik, if I could be a Pokemon, what Pokemon would I be? What Pokemon would Satan be? Is there a Satan Pokemon other than Giratina? Baby shark. Am I a baby shark though?
Have you figured out what Pokemon I would be?
Well, apparently, I don't remember this Pokemon. Corvana? Which one's that?
I think it's... If I remember right, I feel like that one's like a piranha. That might be a shark.
Oh, is that Sharpedo's pre-evolution?
Although...
Well, technically...
Carvanha.
Technically...
No. It looks like a little piranha.
That's Sharpedo's pre-evolution. Yeah, the piranha evolves into the shark.
Yes.
There technically is a Satan Pokemon.
Is there?
Giratina.
My 8 brothers have been trapped.
Oh, right.
And will sit
But that's not, like, Satan. Right? I think?
Well, the Arceus banished it to hell. Or sorry, the parallel world or whatever random thing it's called. I don't remember.
The Shadow Realm?
Yes, Arceus banished Giratina to the Shadow Realm.
Thanks for freeing us. All I have to give you is this thingy I found.
I think that's another bot.
Man, now I'm reading the wiki page for it.
Ah, yes, bot. Wiki page for which one?
Giratina.
Ah.
Known as the Renegade Pokemon.
Do you have the chat up?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay, let's see if I can ban this time without it refreshing.
Yeah, if you just click on the name, you can hit ban. You don't have to go on the mod view, you can just click on the name.
Well, I... delete them.
See, I've heard of Giratina more as Satan.
Thanks for helping.
See, I wasn't aware that Pokemon became Christian.
Gen 4 was weird. They literally brought in God.
Okay, but lots of religions have gods. That's kind of the point of religion.
Well, maybe.
You say maybe, as if Christianity is the only religion with a god.
I've always heard people compare Giratina to Satan, though.
Thank you for...
I've literally never heard this. What?
That's what I've heard. Please, read the Wikipedia page for us.
It does not sound like Satan.
What does it sound like?
It says, while Dialga and Palkia represent time and space, Giratina represents antimatter. Giratina is one of the legendary Pokemon of Pokemon trio of Sinnoh alongside Dialga and Palkia. Platinum-colored, segmented body with 6 legs and has ghostly wings with red spikes. 6 rib-like yellow rings encircle its neck, and the pale yellow ornament on its head resembles a human collarbone. When it is in its own realm, the Distortion World, or holding a Grisius Orb, it takes on its origin form, which differs from the altered form it takes in the real world. This form is a more serpentine creature with a beak-like mouth, long spiked streamers instead of wings, and spikes in place of legs. It was created along with Dialga and Palkia by Arceus, though as it was banished by Arceus due to its violence to the dimension called the Distortion World, it has been forgotten from the legends as one whose name was never to be spoken. While Dialga and Palkia represent time and space, Giratina represents the dimensions besides those of time and space, and desolate void that exists between these planes and the antimatter that suffuses it.
There was a fan game where the climax was saying the winner was the one who wrote history, so Giratina was the creator and Arceus overthrow him. That's interesting.
So God is Satan, if Satan had been successful. Pokemon is an alternate universe where Satan...
Where Satan wins?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you.
That's what that sounds like. Am I wrong?
That's a fan game, though. Well,
okay.
That's not...
Then in the fan game.
That's not, like, real Pokemans.
But none of this seems to suggest hell. It says designer Junichi Masuda envisioned concept of reversed world, matter and antimatter, and E equals MC squared in designing it.
E equals MC squared?
Yes.
Interesting.
Concepts of reversed world, matter and antimatter, and E equals MC squared.
Well, everyone knows math is of the devil.
Uh-huh.
I prefer the Pokemon world then.
But no, it doesn't say anything about Satan or hell. You can interpret it that way if you're looking at it from a very Christian lens, but like Pokemon is created by Japanese people,
Yes.
and Japan is not that Christian.
I never really...
So I would hesitate to say that this Pokemon is Satan.
I've never heard of Pokemon Insurgents. I've never really followed the fan games.
I feel like I pay very little attention to any fandom.
I mean, that's totally fair, not paying attention to fandoms.
Also because of all of the Avatar fandom drama lately. My roommate keeps coming out of her room and going, fandom was a mistake.
Wait, what? What drama is there? There hasn't been a show in
Trip Wars.
The
Well,
show's...
it's revived because Netflix.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
People are watching it again. Or
Are
watching
people
it for the
still
first time.
going over the...
And there's ship wars apparently between... What's it?
Zuko and Katara and Aang and Katara?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... Oh my gosh. Oh, that's fair.
Thing apparently.
That's been a thing since it was on, but the series is over.
Mm-hmm. And? What's your point?
Look. People can have favorite ships. I'm not saying it's wrong.
Yeah?
But when at one point, like, a quote ship becomes canon, can we please stop fighting over it?
I mean, it's apparently more that the people who ship the canon couple, are, like, it became a thing to call the other couple, like, or one of the major people from the show running or something, like a pedophile for shipping these two teenage characters together, and it's like, but the other ship is also teenagers.
They're all literally teenagers!
So yeah. I mean, it's not even about the ship anymore.
The Ember Island player is taking over. That sounds terrible.
And apparently it's stuff like the people who ship the canon couple being really shitty and coming into spaces for the other ship just to start shit.
Oh my gosh. See, that's...
Because, yeah, I mean, if a couple isn't canon, like, whatever.
Yeah.
It
Like,
sucks for them, but like, whatever. They'll ship it if they want to.
Exactly.
But as long as they're not, like, starting shit, who cares?
Yeah.
But apparently they're not the ones starting shit.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Well, granted, my roommate is on the non-canon side, so I'm hearing all of this through her lens. But that's what I've been hearing, so I'm just like, oh, yikes. But it is like people getting irrationally angry over this ship, and like, I mean, I think one of the things that makes me suspicious and more on her side, I guess, even though I don't really care either way, is that apparently one of the creators like basically said that it had to be Aang Katara and not Katara Zuko because that would be like the girl going with the bad boy instead of with the hero. So she has to go with the hero. It's like,
No.
gross?
Stand still,
Gross. Like, yeah.
No.
So, I don't have strong opinions on this ship
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah, ship
I
and
haven't
like
even
ship.
truly rewatched, like, I never watched it, and my roommate has been rewatching, with me agreeing to watch it in the background while I do other shit. Like, she can put it on, I don't really care, but I'm not actively watching him, but she's settling for that. Yeah.
As I say, I like the show. The show is good.
The show is fine. I feel like I'm not in the right
Oh, thank goodness you're.
age at this point.
Yeah,
to, like,
that's also a
like
thing.
it's not meant for someone of my age.
Yeah.
So there's some very good moments so far. I think we just completed season 1 last night.
Water.
Yeah, with the fishies.
Yes, that's the end of season 1. Yeah.
experimenting with a new
Which that's a really good moment.
Yeah. There's like really good things in the show. There's certainly parts of the show that I am like, this was created for children.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And I am, much as I still describe myself as a child at times, I'm not literally a child anymore, so like, there are things that I find less appealing. There are jokes that I'm just like, whatever.
There are jokes that are like, this is definitely not.
This is a stupid joke meant for children.
Yes.
Which is fine, because it was a show meant for children.
Yeah, exactly. I remember when I was in my first IT job, some people, like, some of the, one of the people that we both know and don't really like too much, started...
At that job?
Yes, at that job.
I know what you're talking about.
Started some crap in relation to, should it have been Harry and Hermione or Ron and Hermione?
Well, it doesn't really matter, because J.K. Rowling's a fucking turf, so...
Man, do my feet feel...
Yes.
That's the answer now.
But
Granted, at the time we didn't know about all that,
To help me
but
take out these stubborn earth
now we do.
All right.
J.K. Rowling
I
was a
should
fucking
put you in
turf.
an arrow. You head bash him before he gets back up.
Yes, back then it was not that.
I mean, she probably still was.
Well,
one.
yes.
She's already kind of racist, but you know. We finally managed to find where she crossed the line. Which I'm glad for. You know?
Who is this Rowling you speak of? I think she wrote a book. It might have been a little bit popular at one point. We don't really
She wrote a couple books. A lot of people haven't read any books since then, so they still like those books because they haven't read new ones
Here, I was
because they forgot how to read.
What's reading? Actually, I got a book recently. I need to read it.
I have a lot of books I need to read now because I
Well-
keep getting some work now.
You're gonna facepalm at the book I got, so...
What'd you get?
Kingdom Hearts! A new one came out.
I'm not face palming, I'm just laughing at you.
A new one came out!
Yeah, okay. There's no problem with that.
Book 2 out of 3 for the 3rd game.
Oh, hi, Dragon.
So I'm
Okay.
excited. It goes over does it go over? I think it goes over... Tangled and Frozen.
Okay.
So, excite. No having to listen to Let It Go.
What's that? You want to sing Let It Go?
I do not want to sing Let It Go, thank you very much.
I think you should sing Let It Go.
Why would I sing Let It Go?
Because it's fun.
Okay, but like, you have
Alec would enjoy it.
I don't have fun. I need to buy the new... Yeah, so basically, for a long time, they did light novel adaptions of the games to book form. The first few were okay. If you're a fan, they're fun. The more recent stuff is really good for Japanese translations of games to books. Oh, crap! Oh crap, this is gonna suck. Right, this is the thing that sucks. I don't really know too much about the Five Nights at Freddy books. I know that they exist.
I didn't know they existed.
Yeah, they exist, and like, I don't fully remember the lore gets pretty insane from what I remember hearing.
Okay.
Where is that thingy? Well, like, Five Nights at Freddy's is some insane lore. With children being murdered and haunting machines, and then a other person getting murdered and haunting places. Ah, got it! I trust MatPat for lore updates. I have not watched him in a very long time.
Neither have I. I used to follow him.
Hmm?
I used to follow him a little bit.
Same. And then I just stopped.
Oh, I came across a video he put out that really sexist and gross, so I just kind of decided I no longer wanted this content in my life.
That is totally fair.
It was like, oh, is this design sexist? Because it was really blatantly like over-sexualized woman design.
Oh.
And he basically spent an entire like 20-minute video defending it.
Oh no.
So I was just like, I had liked your content, but I don't like this. And there's plenty of content.
They have a food theory channel now? What? What?
But, like, food science is a real thing. I mean, whatever. I don't, like, hate him or anything. I kind of made the decision. I was done.
Yeah.
So I was just, you know, I won't watch it anymore. I don't blame anyone who still does, because I don't know if he's improved since the video I mentioned. Like, that was quite a while ago.
Yeah, I was about to say, when was that video?
Several years ago.
Okay. Yeah,
like several years ago.
I
still watched a little bit after that, but I definitely because it just felt gross.
That's totally fair. Oh hey, final boss.
Now I'm curious if I can find that video again.
Probably. I don't imagine it's gonna be that hard to find. I remember he did like film theory or whatever, and I don't.
Here it is.
So, what was the design?
Sorry, it wasn't on one character. It was on all of the goddesses in Smite.
I don't think I've seen that one. Also,
let me try to find an image so that you have a baseline. And you can judge for yourself from the image whether they are too sexualized.
I mean, they're going to be.
I know. Of course they are. But, I want you to have a baseline of understanding when I say this is what he was
What
defending.
is this video called?
I think it was like, are Smite's goddesses too sexy? Or something. I mean, I sent you an image of the female characters, apparently. And if you look at the blonde girl above the Smite logo, that says everything that I need to say on the matter.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And that was in 2014.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It was from March 2014. It was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Changed. It might be completely fine now. But I think, if I remember right, I believe he came to the conclusion that it was fine, it was actually good, and it was a good depiction. And that felt really gross to me, so I was just
That's
like...
totally fair. I mean... That just is reminding me of the time where you spent how long talking about games industry and their problem with sexism?
The one time?
Well, do you remember, you gave like that talk.
The one time?
You've talked about it a lot, but you know what I mean. For the club.
I know. The one time?
Jesus,
I think I had talked about it before you joined as well.
Oh, did you?
I believe so. Oh, does he have a wife and kid now?
Oh yeah, he's had a wife for a while.
I mean, I honestly am like, it's been 6 years.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold it against him personally. I don't even, like, care that deeply. And, you know, again, for all I know, he might have changed. I know a lot of people are still fans, so I'm willing to say, like, maybe it was a one-off, maybe it was just a long time ago, but
yeah.
I remember watching it and feeling kind of gross, and after that, like, I watched a couple more still, but it was a lot less comfortable, so I just kind of decided, like...
Yeah, I know he's had a wife for a while, and his wife does stuff with him on channel stuff.
I mean, if you don't like it, if you like him...
Yeah, no.
Then you don't necessarily have to watch this 6 years old to, like, change your opinion.
Yeah.
Right? I have nothing against anyone who likes him. I liked it for a while. And I think there's still some videos of his that I still really like, but I just no longer, as actively, am a fan.
I actually have not watched any of his videos for a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, because I no longer, like, seek it out or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
He had some really good ones. Like, especially, I really liked the one on, what was it? Majora's Mask, and would the moon falling at that rate actually crush them and like destroy the world? And like all of the math and everything. Like that was so good. That's exactly the kind of stupid bullshit we discuss.
Oh yeah, yeah, literally. We would also be the ones where if we cared enough,
knock down the capitalist. Knock down the capitalist. Yeah.
We would be the ones where if we cared enough, we would get out the equations.
Yeah. And like I have respect for people who spend so much time on like editing and everything. So
Actually, I think one of the last things I remember seeing from MatPat was when one of his editors actually died. And I remember that. I don't know how long ago that was, honestly. Also, yay!
Yay.
Ripto defeated.
Yay.
Now hope I actually got 100%.
Hopefully?
Okay, I did. Cause you can't get in here without, like, everything.
Well done, Spyro. Step right into Dragon Shores Park.
And now you get to go into the theme
way,
park.
If you win 10 tokens, you can visit our theater.
Wait, so there's still more?
So yeah, so you have to collect a lot to get in here, and then, like, you see this where it's, like, the 10,000 and the 64. If you go in here, like, you actually get, unlimited, of that super flame power. So, like, now I could technically go to any level and just cheese it because I have super attack. But I think... I don't think the theater is actually anything major. I can go into a tunnel of love.
Okay.
How good's the tunnel of love as a dragon?
How good's the tunnel of love in general?
I don't know, I've never been in a tunnel of love. How good is it? Please tell me.
You think I know? You think I have?
Probably, maybe.
No.
Why not?
Because I haven't?
Oh.
As promised,
Why would I?
1 token.
Oh boy, I got 1 token.
Back to take over.
Congratulations.
Well,
Actually,
You win.
I don't remember what's in the...
hiya, Spyro. Oh,
what's in the theater. I don't think it's anything major. And it's also very quick to get it, so, like, I'm just gonna quick try, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind?
I don't know, maybe you mind.
I'm playing things on my phone.
ready for the...
Oh, what are you playing? Anything fun?
No. Well, I'm about to switch over to Pokemon Cafe.
Well, I was gonna say, doing some chats in Mystic Messenger?
No. Why would I do that when the true key to Mystic Messenger is to say it on the last day so you can keep collecting chip bags?
What?
So, normally, right, if you leave it without finishing the route, then it's just, like, you're gonna be more and more behind, right?
Yeah.
But
Welcome to the Dragon
if you're on the last day of a route, like, you're not getting any further behind anyway.
Yeah.
So I just leave it on the last day, but the chip bags continues going every couple hours. So you can keep clicking the chip bag for free hearts to exchange for hourglasses without having to start a new route. That's usually how I farm it.
Interesting.
At least at this point. I mean, it's only so effective because obviously, like, that's still a bit slower than, like, playing through. But then you don't have to keep playing and you can go in and collect hourglasses. Or, not hourglasses, but chips. Whenever you remember. Which you can exchange for hourglasses, like, whenever you get enough of them, right? So, you know, it works.
But also, you don't need more hourglasses.
I don't. What's your point?
I think technically if one of us plays and needs hourglasses, I think that's more me.
I believe I've given you hourglasses.
You actually have, right?
Yeah, I like gave you a Google Play card or something to buy yourself.
Yeah, I forget how you even got that.
From a friend. Friend who works for Google. I think I was cat sitting for them or something. Well, he no longer works for Google.
But still.
But I believe that was one of the things that he and his girlfriend gave me for watching their cats when they were out of town. Of course, now they do not ask me to watch their cats. Because we are all in pandemic.
I was about to say, because nobody goes out of town, or nobody should be going out of town.
Yes. Exactly.
People still do go out of town, they shouldn't though.
Well, yeah.
Well,
pretty much. But I mean, dumb people will do dumb shit, I guess.
Hey, not.
Yeah, sounds about right.
There's one more run.
One more run. Ah, crap.
Oh, crap.
Now I gotta actually fire.
What? Who fired?
What?
Who's fired?
I am.
You're not fired.
Why not?
Because you still have a job. In fact, you were signing paperwork. Roll at your job, so you're definitely not fired.
I'm fired.
You're not fired. Why do you want to be fired?
I don't want to be, I just know that's an inevitability of my life.
Have you ever actually been fired from a job?
No, but I've also never been at a job long enough to get fired.
People can get fired in any amount of...
I don't do enough to get fired, because I don't do anything.
That gets people fired. You do your job.
People forget I exist.
Not really. They chose you between two people.
Again, the other person's getting hired too. Like, immediately.
They got that through?
Apparently,
is that what your boss's boss wanted to talk to you about the other day?
Yeah, actually.
You never did follow up on that. You were just like, I'm probably getting fired, and then you never... But, I mean, you didn't say that you were fired, so I kind of figured you weren't actually fired.
Basically, person, who's leaving is actually starting on Monday. Like, which that came up, like, super sporadically. Like, nobody had any idea. And it was like, oh yeah, now he's starting on Monday. It's like, ah, okay.
Not the meaning of the word sporadically, but okay.
And so they're putting the paperwork in and, like, they're gonna try to get us both, like, immediately.
Wow, you're on.
Cool. Well,
Or as immediately as possible.
That's nice.
Wanna ride the coaster? You know?
That's good for you, still, right?
Yeah. I mean...
But when they thought they had to choose only one of you, it was still you.
After much hemming and hawing and not knowing who'd actually pick.
It was still you in the end. Like, they still went with you when they thought they had to make a decision one way or the other. You really want to ignore the fact, but like, they did choose you when it came down to it.
This
So.
is pretty easy, is it? Have another shot.
And kill the penguin! I killed the penguin.
Why are you killing the
You
penguin?
really are a great shot.
Seems rude. Murder is rude.
Have another shot.
Well, I got the 10 tokens.
Good job.
Well, Spyro, it's your lucky day. You've managed to win enough tokens to enter the famous Dragon Shores Theater. Go on in and enjoy the show.
Now to remember what's even in here. Because honestly... Well, that's nice. They put a little poster out front for the Reignited Trilogy. Oh, it's literally just... Okay.
Okay.
It's literally just replay all of the, thingies.
Okay.
All the cutscenes. So...
So,
Guess that's it!
congratulations.
I want a cookie.
You win. A winner is you.
A winner is me? How do I win?
You already won.
So special.
So special.
So, I guess next time Spyro is played, it's gonna be rescuing the baby dragons. Because somebody wants to rip the wings off for magic.
That's rude.
That's the story of the game. Magic dragon rings, so murder the dragons to get their wings for magic.
So they're poachers.
Literally, yes. But they're also, like, still in their eggs and haven't hatched yet. They're waiting for them to hatch in order to get the dragon wings. It's an interesting thing. It's a thing.
Uh-huh.
But
A lot of things are things.
But thanks for watching, Melik. Thanks for sticking around if you're still around.
I'm
And
sorry if I have disappointed you in MatPat, or if you're about to be disappointed in MatPat. I don't actually mean any ill will.
Bad poachers. Well, it's only really like... Well, it's a thing. Everyone has their flaws. Sharky has a flaw. It's called not liking Breath of the Wild.
That's a big flaw.
Speaking of bad there. Yeah, no. What was it? What did Hex say last time? Like, oof. Like, something about, like, that's controversial. Breath of the Wild, eh. It is.
I mean, you've said plenty of controversial.
It is an okay game. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I just don't like it. It's not for me.
That's fine.
Really, like, I'm not a big fan of most Zelda games, so, like, it's not really that big of me to be like, I'm not really a big fan of these games.
You're also not a big MOBA person. Or not MOBA,
Open world. No, I'm really not.
Never played Zelda.
That's fair. I mean, they're not for everyone, as most games aren't for everyone.
Yes, most games are not rated E for every.
Okay, but even the games listed E for everyone are not for everyone.
But they're rated E for everyone.
But that does not actually mean they're for everyone.
Let me have my dumb joke, goddammit.
No, I am here to ruin your joke, as that is part of my ploy as the killjoy.
I'm not the killjoy, though.
Well, yes, I haven't killed Nurse Joy.
Good, because she's a nurse. You shouldn't kill healthcare workers.
I mean, but if your thing's more Pokemon, like, I don't really want to... Zelda's not Pokemon. Or Animal Crossing.
Yeah. I mean, if you like Pokemon, if anything, Persona would be more up your alley, probably.
Nurse Joy will never die. One goes down, 10 more take their place. It's a big family. I still stand by their clones.
I really like the coma theory.
The coma theory is interesting, but then, like, they got into a weird, like, some of the characters represent sexual stuff, and I'm like, okay, they're like... Really?
Hmm?
They got into, like, at one point, the coma theory got into, like, oh, these characters represent, like, repressed sexual desire. And I'm like, okay, can we please stop?
You know, on one hand, that could be a thing. And on the other hand, isn't he 10?
He is 10. That is true.
Maybe don't talk about repressed sexual desires of 10-year-olds.
Tell that to people who want to make sense of Brock and James. Other than characters being weird. Like, I don't know why Brock is so thirsty.
I mean, I don't necessarily have a problem with, like, thirsty or flirty characters. Actually, in that demon dating sim that I mentioned to you, where you were confused.
I was very confused. It was also like 3 a.m.
The 7 Princes of Hell, which means that each of them corresponds with one of the deadly sins.
Makes sense.
So one of them is for lust.
Of course.
He's, I guess, the most queer-coded, and despite being he's one of my favorites.
Every time Brock goes off, I'm just waiting for Missy. Exactly. Exactly.
Pretty much.
Oh, Brock goes flirting again. Let's get him out of here.
Brock is flirting again.
With every female character.
Grab him by the ear. We're dragging him away.
Exactly. Exactly. What were you saying?
Misty's pining over Ash.
No, she just wants to get her bike back.
No, there was literally a whole song. She's pining over Ash.
Isn't that also from, like, the non-canon musical? I don't think that was from the show. I think that was from the musical. Like, I know what song you're talking about.
Misty's song is the 11th song from the Pokemon 2BA Master. In Pokemon Live, Misty wakes up from her sleep one night while the rest of her friends are asleep. She sings this song while Mew, a couple of Goldines, and a few Butterfrees drift around.
Yeah, it's from a musical. What happened to your bike? You happened to my bike! I think the only character that's actually been, like, after Ash was from X and Y. Where there was a whole thing where, no, she was really into Ash.
I mean, like, I feel like, from what I remember, Misty had a lot of that, like, tsundere-type interaction with Ash. Where she was, like, she would never admit it, but it seemed implied to me.
I don't remember enough of the series to say yes or no when it involves Misty and Ash. Because as a
I think
child...
that's also partially heteronormativity talking, probably.
Probably. Yeah, I've heard this about Serena. I haven't gotten that. I haven't watched it. All I remember is seeing clips of, like, no, she's really into Ash. And is really trying to date Ash. And that's, like, part of the, like, a big subplot. That's the only one that I'm like, yeah, no, if they got together, that wouldn't surprise me based on the literal show. And a lot of people seem to ship those two.
A lot of people ship a lot of things, though.
A lot of people do ship a lot of things. That is a true statement. I don't know if there's a ship that I'm like this over, you know? I remember him and Gary.
Look, he and Gary don't spend enough time together to really love.
I mean, does that stop a lot of people?
Nope.
Like,
isn't it also a whole enemy?
Yes, enemies to lovers is a thing. I don't understand it, but it's a thing.
I understand in the sense that it's apparently a thing that being on opposites all the time is a sexual tension.
Okay, but people think a lot of things is sexual tension.
I know.
So, like, that doesn't make me believe it.
What the fuck?
Why?
I went to my Twitter notification and Trump says he plans to ban TikTok from the US.
I mean, didn't India ban TikTok from...
Yeah, well, there's also a political thing of that because India and China are always at each other's throats apparently, and they were at peace for a while and now they're at each other's throats.
I mean, that's gonna go over great, trying to ban TikTok.
I mean, I don't know. I can't honestly say anything. I don't use TikTok in the first place. It does worry me a little bit, the, like, data collection and association with the Chinese government.
Well, that's why
a lot of the response is, well, all of the social media platforms steal our data, so what's the difference? But the difference is that instead of using it for, like, just advertising, they're giving it to the Chinese government. The Chinese government is unkind.
That's why, if the, a few months ago, they announced that Pokemon MOBA, it's made by a Chinese game company.
Is it Tencent?
Yes, it is!
Of course it is. Tencent owns so much fucking shit.
Well,
they own League of Legends now, don't they?
I have no idea about that. I don't know what they do.
Riot Games was majority acquired by Tencent in February 2011 and fully acquired in 2015.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, Pokemon Unite.
Yeah.
Which
I mean, Tencent is huge. They've been the major player in Chinese gaming for years now. But the thing is, TikTok apparently is both data collection than other social platforms, and, like, there are real fears that the Chinese government will use this to find, like, dissidents or something and crack down, and that's dangerous.
Yeah. So
I personally am like, Trump is gonna ban TikTok. Like, from the Trump side, I'm like, you're stupid for saying that, because he doesn't truly understand the complexities or anything. He just knows that this is a popular thing from China, and he's currently mad at China, so he wants to punish them.
Yeah.
That's the extent of his thinking. He's not talking about all this, like, valid...
Oh, no, I just got the notification. Thank you.
But, like... Yeah.
But, I mean, he also says a lot of things that are just...
Yeah, like, it's not that it's wrong to ban TikTok, per se. I don't know if banning is the right move, but I also don't know that I trust TikTok in the meantime. I don't know. That's a whole discussion. I don't really have a stake in it because TikTok. My roommate does. She seems to really like it. She's enjoying it. She says the algorithm. They do an interesting thing with their algorithm where it's not exactly about who you follow, because it has this very intelligent, it seems, AI algorithm that connects you to a lot of content by following, but that they think. So unlike other social networks, it's not about who you follow so much as it's what kind of content are you consuming. And I think that's really interesting. But I don't know if that's worth, like, at the cost of giving away privacy that can put, like, Hong Kong dissenters at risk. Because, say you have a relative or a friend or something in Hong Kong, and if they're stealing your data to the extent that they're stealing whatever they can on the people you're connected with, that becomes dangerous.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's harmless. I don't think that it's... I don't think that it should be banned just because it's angry at China. Just like the tariffs are kind of stupid.
Yay, Trump. Okay. Should probably go. Thanks for joining. And Sunday for Arcade Spirits?
Presumably.
Unless something happens.
We'll post on Twitter if it does.
Yeah. But thanks for joining. Bye.
And thanks for joining us from so far away in such a different time zone. I'm always so flattered.
Yep, see you next time.
Bye, Malik.